Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is, did I say Pathfinder? I think I said Pathfinder. I don't think we have taken a bath since the beginning of the game. Ugh, we must stink. Not Gilladell though, Gilladell smells marvelous all the time. But we are in the lair of the Technique League, and Ragongar is saying that he learned the most important lessons. Lesson 1, says Octavia, never trust Maestro Janus in anything. Lesson 2, hate Maestro Janus with all your heart. Enough talk, old teacher. We're here to pass our final exam. I wonder if those two lessons are... No, that's not gonna get you anywhere. You should have thrown that at us, but still. I wonder if those lessons would have changed if Octavia's at the front. This is of course, the game really likes me. If they would have changed based on what we did. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. So we have a couple of fighters. So I want to kill you, and I want Octavia to get the hell out of there, and I want Ragongar to get the hell out of there. So I want Rim over here, and I want Valerie right there. Let's see. Okay, Octavia now. She has controlled fireball up in here, because these guys are going to be a problem. But Ragongar also has some things. He's not very good at them, but he does have some things. Specifically that, which is, can I not press, yes, I can press control. So I'll do this. I'll wait a little bit more, and I'll do this. Will I hit the friends, the slaves, because they have slaves locked up. I hope they don't die before I finish this. Okay, so that controlled fireball arrives at its destination. We have another fireball, and Ragongar moving up, which is awful, because he's bad at this. But he had to come. He had to come. Oh no, Octavia's taking damage. Of course she's taking damage. Gilladell, who are you shooting? Whom are you shooting? That archer? Oh yeah, she's dying. Okay, well, I think she's gonna die. I don't really see a way out of this. Unless, of course, that does proper damage, which it should. But, you can never know for sure. This should hold you! Again, you need to throw them at me. Why? Oh, that's not Ragongar. Archer throwing at Gilladell. I like it. Oh, these guys, that's weird. Okay, so everybody attacks that except Gilladell, whom? This time it's who's gonna throw things over there. We're all very slow. We probably need to sleep. Gilladell is being shot at. What are you waiting for? He's getting away. We'll catch him. We just need to set these poor people free first. No, we don't. Forget them. Can't you see the scums getting away? Reg, we can't leave them. We used to be slaves too. And we freed ourselves. Octavia, we owe nothing to these people. You can save everyone, says Amory. And no, you can. You can absolutely save everyone. No, we can't. Wait, that's a different issue, though. Can we not save everyone? I realize we're talking while they're burning, but yeah. And we can't let this hassle go. After him. No, we can. We can let the asshole go. We found him, and we're going to find him again. Octavia's right, Reg. You didn't free yourselves on your own, remember? Even though you just said that you did. Did he? Nah, anyway, besides, that's not the point. These people need our help. Can you imagine if everybody could help slaves, except for freed slaves, because they freed themselves? Well, actually, wait. Unless the slaves weren't... It's complicated. And he says some things... Let's see what he says. But Janus, ah damn it. Fine, let him roll himself back to Numeria. Callistria's not blind. He'll get his someday. Enough chatting then, let's pull these idiots out of the fire. I love you, says Octavia to Ragongar, maybe. After giving Ragongar a quick hug, yeah. Octavia rushes to help the chained slaves. Oh, but she totally does not. She's just standing there. Okay, I'm not really sure how this is gonna turn out. But, Valerie, you're close by, and we're all slow as molasses, so, I'm not really sure how this is gonna turn out. Okay, Octavia, you're not too slow. We have somebody over there, and we have somebody over here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, how many slaves is there? Are there? God's bless you, he says. All of them? Very generous. So there's only 3 of them. Okay. Yeah? Can they not say anything else? Thank you, and God bless you. Gods, sorry. He wants multiple ones. Okay, so, some good things. And some other good things. Yeah. These guys gave us a little bit of a run for our money. Not run for the money, what's the word? Yeah. It was a decent challenge. And that's that. Okay. So we can... Oh, no, there's another one. We can now continue going. And nothing is compromised. As far as I can tell, anyway. There it is! Save the slaves from the fire. We didn't even need to be... to hurry up. Freedom! Somebody shouts. Or one of them does. Okay. Let's see what we can do regarding that. A technique... League spicy right in the... Wait, what? Does it? Octavian and Rugongar want to shake him down to figure out what he's... No. Oh, I think we're gonna die now. Oh, so that was a non-issue. I suppose. Hey, stop! Damn that scum. He's gone. Rugongar kicks the door frame, frustrated, and spits on the floor. It's alright. We'll settle the score later, says Octavia. No, we won't. It's over. We'll never see him again. He knows we're stronger now. He won't risk crossing us again. But Reg, that's wonderful. Do you realize what you just said? He's afraid of us now. The great master Janus just ran away from us with his tail between his legs. He's running back to the farthest corner of Numeria to sit and hide for the rest of his life, afraid we'll come after him. The annoyance on Rugongar's face slowly fades into a contented grin. You're right. That piece of shit's going to see us in his nightmares for the rest of his life. The most important thing is... Search for Janus's study. Cruel justice. No, it's not done. It's... Wait, it's also not search for, it's search Janus's study. No. The journal says everything, gents. The journal is the thing that tells us whether we're done or not. We have a wand of echolocation. What exactly does that do? It's a spell, isn't it? You can perceive the world by creating high-pitched noises and listening to their echoes. This gives you blind sight. Oh, I could have right-clicked all along. I didn't know. To a range of 40 feet. And Master Janus's diary. Well, let's info that up, because it's pretty big. Let's see. 15 slaves. We had a change. Barracks. Worthless, stupid dreams. The agents have dragged back the slaves who fled 2 days ago. I've made an example of them. Okay. That Faye keeps bargaining. Which is... Okay, that's a weird sentence. Now she's offering me all the secret... That's haggling. Proper words, please. All the secrets of the first world in exchange for some artifact. So she wants me to go all the way to the middle of nowhere to search for no one knows what. Who does she think I am? I'm tired. That's who he is. Not a single night passes without her coming, but I am intrigued. Maybe I'll have a use. Also, those two sentences together makes it seem... it's a good thing I read that before I read that one. Anyway, now Nerissa comes even during my midday naps. She's so impatient. Rugongar and Octavia found themselves a new owner. I should have guessed it would end like that. So many years and so much effort wasted. I have to do everything myself. I'm going crazy, he writes. Nerissa keeps hiding her face from me for the 3rd night in a row. I'm trying to sleep both at night and during the day. I need some sign to know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Oh, he sees her in his dreams. That's what's going on. It's dusty here, hard to breathe. Okay, my dream was short, but I got what I had been craving. A light touch from Mistress Nerissa was all I needed. Yeah, it seems that my amusing suggestion before wasn't as out of what the realms of possibility as it might have seemed at first. A light touch from Mistress Nerissa was all I needed. She gave me a chance. My head won't touch pillow again until I kill the Baroness. That filth will pay for all she has done, or my life is over. Aw, I will not disappoint my mistress. This is not good. That means... Well, that means a couple of things. First off, it means that whatever they were talking about is not correct. That they are not... Oh. That they are not done with the thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. We're gonna need to heal. That they're not done with the Master Janus, for one. The other thing is, he probably will die, and not by our hand. Well, well, what have we here? Says Octavia. She flips through the pages of one of the books. Reg, take a look at this. What is it? Whoa, by Callistra's tits, this is... found something interesting here. The master was in such a hurry to leave that he left something pretty interesting behind. Yes, you said that. What did you find? Octavia triumphantly points at a page of a thick volume. These are the Maestro's ledgers. All his accounting for the last, let's see, 10, 20? Yes, for the last 30 years. Do you know what this means? That we have his tax returns? What the heck does that mean? Account what? Sounds boring, says Amory. No treasure maps? Not even a little one? Do we have organized accounting in this setting? Do we? Because that's not a thing even until well into the 20th century in historical terms, so that it's a little bit anachronistic. Not that it wouldn't exist in this setting. We have seen the suggestions to the loopholes in the laws here that I ramble about every once in a while. How do you not understand, says Octavia. It means that this, somewhere in these pages, is me and Octavia, when we were brought, for how much, from where, maybe, whence, from whom. I'm not all that interested in my tribe, really. In your tribe? Did they mention that they were from a tribe? I think they did. I already know who they are. Piles of shit who sell their children into slavery, but it might still be interesting to pay them a visit. Maybe spit it into their faces, or their bowls. You could also spit into their bowls, or their jars. Personally, he says. It'll take some time to make sense of the ledgers. Actually, I'm not going to say that to Regongar, because he's clearly upset. I mean, obviously I'm not going to say that to Regongar, because the end dialogue is right there. But I wouldn't say it to Regongar. But it's likely that they don't sell their children into slavery. Because that's not... Well, they could. It would be a weird decision by the writers to make it happen like that, because that's not how slavery usually works in historical context. It could work like that in this setting, though. Absolutely, it could. Or at least not necessarily in the setting, but just specifically with the tribes that they came from. It'll take some time to make sense of the ledger. We may not find anything, or we may find something and regret ever looking, but I still want to know the truth. I want to understand who I am and where I come from. Well, that is quest complete. And that this is locked is a bit annoying. Just a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, it's probably for... I don't think we have ever found something really, really amazing inside of a locked thing. And by really amazing, I mean equipment. I think usually the equipment that we find is from people whom we kill. Which is definitely fine by me, mind you. Okay. So these people, speaking of people to kill... Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna shoot there. Regongar is an idiot. Get out of there. There we go. Much destruction. And a little bit of hurting. Good stuff. Wait, there's two of them? Oh, no. Well, there we go. That does it. Let's see, some eggs. See, that's good. And, yeah, we didn't get much out of this. I think that light was that light crossbow good? It was not. That light crossbow was bad. Bad indeed. How do I do this? Drop? Absolutely. And what do we have over here? More eggs. So these guys were just keeping eggs. Wait. Don't do it. That's a weird thing. That they didn't attack us first, but also that they're still here. Okay, as long as Rugangar doesn't take damage, I'll be okay. These guys are pretty good, though. Rugangar is the first one to go. I think. That worked. More eggs? No, good weapons here. I mean, it's like the other ones that we found. Ooh, a carved figurine. That's not the first one that we find in here. These guys are fan of figurines. Who isn't? Okay, not a painted figurine. I will notice. Ooh, got something up there. That was locked? Maybe. We got a scimitar. And we get... Oh, yeah. Scimitar +2. So, yeah, it's chocolate ice cream. Can you make ice cream? Milk, chocolate, and butter. Is it possible to make ice cream? I wonder how you can make ice cream without... Well, let's put it simply. Electricity. Not necessarily. Actually, you can making a. You can. Yeah, you don't need electricity to make a fridge. And I realize that might sound a little bit confusing, because evidently fridges work on electricity, but they don't need to. The process of cooling something is actually completely dependent on what you use as a heat transfer. Heat transfer thing. So basically, how a freezer works is you compress a certain material. It could be air. It couldn't be anything. But there's materials that are better than that. And nitros is better for it. What exactly are we supposed to do? It's done. Yeah, we can go back. Okay. Is it nitros? Nitrogen? Nitrogen is the correct term. Yeah, that's correct. So let's go over there, because I think that's where the other lady is. So basically, you compress it, and by compressing it, which you can do with anything, really, it doesn't... Ooh, look at that. It doesn't have to be like through electricity. You can make it with, you know, even a windmill can do it. So you compress a nitrogen, basically, and it warms up. And then what you do is you get that nitrogen through pipes that cool it. We are gonna need to hunt, sleep. We should sleep over there, though. Let's sleep over there, because it's faster, and we don't need to hunt. Also, I can get rid of Rugangar, which is always good. So, let's see. Throne room. Sure. So, basically, you cool it after it's compressed, which is gonna, you know, it's warm. It's gonna make it a little bit cooler. And then you send it. Are we good here? I think we are. And then we send it into a place that is going to expand it again, which is going to make it even colder than it was originally, because that's how thermodynamics works. And we slept. Everything is good? Yes, indeed. So now we can leave, basically, because nothing happened. Nothing happened. I think we're good. Okay. And when you expand it again, it's going to be colder than it was originally, and that's how you can make something cooler. A fridge or just air conditioning, really. So for that process of expanding and condensing, let's see. It says the same things again. Yeah. And then I can sell him some of my stuff, which is really good, because the money is really good. Okay. So we're going to the city. Oh, Doggo is over here. Which one is it? I think both of them work. Yeah, both of them work. Well, I could talk to Octavia. Well, I think I can talk to her while outside. Jethal goes in there. That's not the order, though. That's the order. Good. So you could do that with the windmill, technically. So I guess if ice cream needs a freezer, which I don't know if it does, actually. I'm not sure, because I think ice cream is not made with that. we were talking about, I was just talking about nitrogen, and I'm pretty sure that's how they make ice cream, liquid nitrogen, which is cold, mind you, but you don't need a freezer to do it. No, actually, well, technically you do, because it's gonna make it cold, so it's by definition a freezer, but you just need a compressor. That's how nitrogen is made, I think. Well, not made, I guess, harvested, because most of our air is harvested. I hate it. I hate it, and besides, I might not be in the right place. I think I'm in the right place. I am almost certain I'm in the right place, but I might not be. I think I am. Nazriel, it's you who I was looking for. Whom? Nazriel is gazing at you almost without blinking like an owl. Owls blink? What are you talking about like an owl? Owls super blink! I mean, they don't blink more than, but not necessarily more than other animals. What owls don't do is rotate their eyes, so they need to rotate their necks. The writers have interesting notions about things. I'm fascinated half the time. Certain is dead, Nazriel. I keep thinking it's a woman. He had a vendetta against you for bankrupting his father. He didn't say anything about bankrupting, but I just surmise it was. He said a weird word, like devastating his father, decimating his father. I thought it was devastating, and I was like, man, your father sounds like the field of wheat or something. Anyway, Nazriel falls silent for a few seconds, looking very focused, and then she smiles slowly and malevolently. What a spectacular day! Thank you. That's not very malevolent. I mean, that can be. It's just we're ascertaining. That's why would she be? Why? That's not evil. I mean, I know it is because you also have weird notions of what evil and good is. The writers do. So how are things going in the blacksmith shop? Excellent, wonderful. I fired my apprentices. I've had enough time with Certain. I worked longer hours, of course, but every blade that leaves my forge is my personal responsibility now. Well, there we go. She fired. I thought the game was gonna make a specific notice that her firing her apprentices, which was only the one, because the other one died. Her firing her apprentices would be evil, but nope, it's the smile that is evil. And for the record, I don't think she is evil by firing her apprentices. The commentary would be interesting, but no, it's not. That's not the point. She isn't. I think it's important for her to keep quality control in there. And I didn't even trade anything with her, which maybe I should have. But that does conclude that quest, which is good. Companion. Is it? Nazriel's greater create. That it is. Yes. I know the stuff. I'm good. Why are some of the completed quests not marked as... Oh, because that's not what that button is. Yeah, we could go to the scary box. We're close enough. And besides, I need to give the emerald that I hope I have. I don't. Do I have it? I sold it, didn't I? I'm Colonel RPG. I have ruined this again, haven't I? No, it's right there. Okay, it does not look like an emerald to me. What are those things at the bottom? Why is it crappy? Why did I get a crappy emerald? My god, make your gems proper. Who sold this to me? Oh my god. Anyway, we're going over there, and this time around, I will... Well, I'm promising... I can't promise you anything. I cannot promise you anything. I was gonna... I can't. Just not. Then... Prim. Is it Mim? It's somebody. Let's find out by opening the journal. Please let me open the journal. This is taking long because the game is saving, I think. I'm not really sure. Anyway, we have Greenstone. Mim. Is Mim around? I super don't know. Also, staying in a village by Lake Silverstep. This is a village by Lake Silverstep. Is Mim around here? I really don't remember, because I always think of this village as a village with basically nobody. But if I'm not finding Mim, then that's one fewer people to remember, basically. And yeah, as you can tell, there's nobody around. There's not even a tavern. I mean, which it's not necessarily uncommon, considering, you know, it's just a village. It's people where people live. It's not, you know, it's not meant to house people. But I really don't know where Mim is. So, let's find Mim. I found it. I didn't find Mim. Mim is not here. My god, this game. But we found the way to the scary box. It's right here. It's... I'm not sure if I... When I saw it, I was like, that's there. It's over there. But I think I might have seen that before. I'm not sure. But it was a perception check. We should probably look. At DC 22, I saw that. I must have saw. I just did... It didn't roll. It basically didn't roll the perception check. Pile of notes. There's 7 notes. Okay. I'm not. Silverstep is cursed. Yelled something about Sharon. There are plenty of nasty beasts. Okay, second note. Cut the whining bud. There's a wrecked boat. Okay, third note. Now you've done it. Chief found out. Okay. I'm telling you, no good will come of this. Okay, they don't like it. While you were busy being scared of that wolf or kitty, we're fishing it out tomorrow. Oh, they dropped it. Are you serious? I swear, if we don't get out of here before that box is out of the water, something terrible is going to happen. Look, the beast that attacked the cave was scary, sure, but we gave it hell, didn't we? And when the chief set it on fire, it ran off, didn't it? Howled so loud I thought my head would explode, but we came out fine. No, I think I'm gonna stay. I bet that box is full of treasure. As for the beasts and those drowned men of yours, well, this profession's all about taking risks, right? There's risks, says the last SMS message. Then there's whatever this is. No. When the chief goes out to get that box, I'm gonna show my heels. Okay. Just like I'm gonna walk out in heels and it's gonna be amazing. Farewell, pal. Life is long. Maybe we'll meet again someday if we play our cards right. That was a good opportunity for you to say, if you play your cards right, because I'm so self-assured that I'm gonna survive with my heels on. And yeah, all the power to you, buddy. Get those heels on, and we have some other things over here, and we're succeeding at our lockpick things, and it's all great. And life is great when we find the scary box. I mean, since we found the entrance to this place. Hi! I'll be damned! That beast again? No, these are new strangers. Oh, I bet they want to take away our loot. They're messing with the wrong men. Why wrong man? Are they specifically? That was weird. Why? Sure. Okay. Well, yeah, it's weird. It's like they're messing with the wrong murderers, bandits, or whatever. It could be anything. No, man. They're bandits. That's also necromancer. Okay. Well, murder that one then. Can we do this? Harim, get over here. Jethal, yeah, you do your thing. -1 level. I hate you. I hate you. Seriously? Now I'm gonna need... I'm not even gonna give you that opportunity. Nope. So we have a save... yeah, it's a save. Yeah, that's -1 level. I have wasted enough diamond dust on your crap. I don't need this nonsense. Seriously, I have wasted diamond dust. We have seen me waste diamond dust for no reason. And I don't have it. I just, every time I try to use it, it says, oh, I don't have enough. I don't know how much we need, but we need more. And I'm definitely not going to cast Lesser Restoration to, well, actually, for a level drain, you need, it's not Lesser Restoration, it's more than that. I think you need a full Restoration. Unless, of course, the rules are different in Pathfinder than they are in D&D 3.5. Because that's the precursor. As I keep saying, I think everybody's aware of that. But I just feel self-conscious when I talk about Dungeons & Dragons, even though we're not playing a Dungeons & Dragons game. Please kill the Necromancer. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Murder. Valerie, murder. You murder. Okay, Harim is taking damage. Seriously, Jethal, you missed that? Okay. Valerie murdered people by herself, and we got... Oh yeah, this is going lovely. A lot of hidden things. I love it. Okay. See, that's the power of saves coming. Which that one definitely was. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's just, oh, I died. Well, let's try that again. And that's not saves coming. There's also, although I say that's not saves coming can assume that shape. You can save scum only when you die and you're still save scumming. For example, I did that in The Age of Decadence. It's a game that doesn't allow you to save midway through combat, but there were situations that I knew I couldn't do some battles. Suppress Queen's Quill. This one's belonged to an ancient fae. Okay, that's good. There are some situations where I knew I couldn't do them normally, but if I tried enough times, I would be able to gain victory. And it still saves coming. It's just, die a bunch, and, go against the rolls. It's just, that one in particular is a little bit more commonly accepted as a fair form of saves coming. I don't think, personally, that it is a fair form of saves coming. It still saves coming, and saves coming is good. You can do that. Go ahead. It's fine. Runic Mage Blade over here. Can you tell me what that does? When you have a touch spell charged, the weapon's enchantment bonus is +2, better than its actual bonus. I like to charge my touch spells. I would like to know as well what that is. I don't know what charging touch spells is. We have composite shortbow. That one's good, isn't it? I didn't look at the price. I just saw composite shortbow, and I'm like, yes, take that. Packs of crates filled with various goods obviously belonged to some merchants before making their way here. Many of them are spotted with blood. Why did they belong to some merchants? And obviously so, in fact. Because they're... Maybe they're just... It's a lot of butter. There's a lot of butter. Nobody would have use for that much butter. Evidently, they were butter merchants. Water and sludge still drip from this huge stone block, which has, again, obviously, been dredged from the lake bottom recently, on account of how wet it is. Upon closer examination, it looks like a huge chest, or rather a sarcophagus. One side bears an engraved symbol, a skull with a single eye socket, and the eye socket is covered with a coin. Okay, I'm gonna leave because I want to save. Talk about saves coming. Also, sarcophagus does not mean the place where you put a body. It means something that it can be used to describe other things. Like, for example, sarcophagus around Chernobyl. It just means a place that you put things in. That's sealed as well. I think the word itself means specifically sealed, being sealed forever. And that's why, like, a sarcophagus is not necessarily a casket. It needs to be sealed forever. I think that's where the word comes from. I don't know though. I need to look into that. But yeah, there's not anymore. They built the new one around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant number 4. I haven't looked at it recently, but yeah, since 2012, the much delayed construction of the new thing. Anyway, what do we have? Lord Religion. We have those checks are easy. So, well, actually, they're not really. There's an athletics check. Let's go with this one. Search for a keyhole or easier means to open the sarcophagus with Octavia. It's doing the thing. You have no idea where the sarcophagus came from, but you know enough about enchantments to know there must be a way, an easy way, to open it. Experimenting with the engravings in various combinations, you discover when you press your finger against the skull symbol with your hand on the lid, the cover slides aside easily. Your triumph is short-lived, however, as the lid... comma, please. As the lid opens, there is a sound of something huge stirring within the sarcophagus. You hear a rattling whistle like air pushed through a leaky bellows, and scraps of flesh fly from the sarcophagus. Whatever's inside is huge, angry, and far from dead. It's so far from dead, it is undead. That would be a cool pun. Also, we're all gonna die. But I saved, so we can reload. At least it's not mummies. Although zombies are a bit of a problem. Octavia is their target. Lovely. And it's a dread zombie cyclops. Of course it is. I lost control. What exactly happened? What that was, I don't know, but I think I have an easier way of doing this. We're all gonna die. No, we are not. We're gonna survive a little bit. Okay, let's try this. Octavia, can you come back? She cannot. So they're just milling around. Okay, it's fine. For a minute, they're basically uncontrollable. There are probably skill checks that I can do, or not skill checks, buffs that I can do to prevent them from, or to prevent us from, yeah, being taken over by fear. Octavia, she didn't skill check anything. At least she's sort of going the right direction. Okay, that guy changed his target, and we're good. Woo! I just left it up to chance, really. Losing our tank immediately was, Did we lose our tank? Yeah, we did. We lost Octavia and Valerie. What's she gonna do? I can control her now. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous. And there were many things in there. I sort of, yeah. What is this? A great axe +1. The party is suffering from medium encumbrance. Heavy encumbrance, in fact. What's that for? That's just a thing. Can we bring everybody up here? Oh, there's nothing inside the sarcophagus? Okay. Is that the scary box? Well, I guess I could have read all of the messages in that definitely not SMS chat. But I always expected the scary box to be a tiny thing like this, for example. But it was the scary box. I should have known because they said they took it out of the river. These boats were obviously, again, my god, how many times can you write obviously in the same quest? Definitely didn't write this in more than a day. Just, I mean, in the same, they wrote this in the same day, and just, obviously is the word I'm gonna write today a lot, obviously. These boats were pulled ashore recently. Inside them are hooks, pivots, and other tools that would be needed to recover things from under the water. It's one of those words that when used in the narration in general, just raises more questions than it actually answers. You shouldn't say that word, because it raises the question. Why is it obvious? Also, why are you doing that? But the biggest thing is that we actually found it. We did it. And the Nixie called Lika told us about the scary box. I know where Lika is. She's over here. Over here, rather. I sort of didn't know. You're back. Did you take care of that box? Yes. The problem is solved. Also, you should have told me it was just a huge sarcophagus, because that made more sense. There was a monster, many of them actually, in the box, a Cyclops, but he's dead now, which she was very much not before. The Nixie throws her hands up in joy. You did it! I have to tell my family as soon as possible. Once I tell them what you did, they'll understand that not all strangers are bad. A Cyclops, huh? I doubt any of us could have dealt with that. I'd say you earned yourself a reward. Paradots and a gold ring, and our journey to Mim. You'll never believe where Mim is. She's definitely not here. Mim is back in the capital. This game. Anyway, that's gonna be that for today. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.